Welcome to Malaysia, a melting pot of culture rich with history, some of the most breathtaking views, and some of the most delicious food you're ever going to have in your life. But that's not the only reason we're here. This weekend, we are back to where everything in motorsport begins, the karting track. Hey everybody, welcome to Malaysia. It is a wet Saturday morning at the Speedway Plus karting circuit and we are at the final round of the Rotax Max Challenge Asia Trophy. Now this is a platform that brings together some of the best karting drivers in the world, but especially across Southeast Asia, onto a single platform. Now the reason why this is so special to us is because we've covered some of these drivers through their multiple avatars and different championships and different teams on our weekly newsletter Twim. But this is the first time that we'll have a chance to actually meet them and have a chat with them.
So a lot of you have asked us why we find ourselves at karting tracks so often. And a lot of you might be thinking whether karting is actually as exciting as Formula 1 or a MotoGP or a WEC. In short, I'm a bit biased, but I do think that karting is far more exciting than any of the other top-tier motorsports. But I also think it's very important to find ourselves at the kart tracks because this is where the next generation of talent is grown.
This is a discipline where the greatest of greatest drivers have started. Whether it's success or failure, the karting track doesn't judge. Picture this, 400 drivers on a track, all vying for just 20 seats in Formula 1, or maybe 100 in the World Endurance Championship. The stakes are high and the competition is fierce. But the real question is, what takes them there? What drives them to push beyond the limits, to chase something that seems almost impossible? That is the journey that we're about to explore. So when you say, you've got a rising talent, like some of these kids who have come up to Formula 1 very quickly, like Oliver Behrman and Kimi Antonelli and all these guys. So what is in it that coaches like you or scouts see in these drivers? Like what is that clicking point in them?
Discipline. It's mostly the character. It's not really skills you can teach, equipment you can get, but there's hardly much you can do to the inner side of the person that will. I mean, there's obviously things you can do, but like there are characters that will succeed, and we just got to build that character. Or at least try our best to do that.
Actually, many parents is very worried about the kids when they are going a race, everything, scared, worry about an accident. Some I see his friends, parents, the mommy, especially the mommy, is not there to watch the race because maybe not because the accident, touch wood, accident we cannot avoid. So nothing we can say, just go them to take care, careful. Some driver is very aggressive also, so we must, before the race, we need to tell him, this few guy, you need to be careful or what, that's all. That we can do, because only him in the car. So only him on track, so we nothing can do. We worry also useless. Right? Yeah, we only at the side, oh go, but sometimes, oh no, accident.
That's true.
Yeah, we worry also cannot do anything. Only him can do, only him can help himself.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we always tell him, only you on the track, on the kart, only you can help yourself. We cannot do anything for you. What can we do? We just set up best for you. What you can drive, go, okay, go. That's all.
So how do you mentally prepare to get to this stage and compete at a level that's maybe multiple times greater than what it is at in Thailand?
To prepare, you don't really think about it. Because in karting, I think being calm is and being mentally strong is one of the most important things in karting. You can have all the skill in the world, but you won't win unless you're mentally strong and you're calm at all times. I just stay calm basically.
Can you actually stay calm? Got a grid full of 30, 40 guys chasing you down into T1.
You get used to it really, and of course, you know, our first race in Europe, the pressure was immense, but after that you start to settle in with everything. You know everyone, you know how they act, you know what's going to happen, so you really just try to mentally prepare yourself before the race and stay as calm as possible for the best result.
But you need to believe you will win though. You do.
There's a key player in motorsport that often goes unnoticed. The one who shapes not just a driver's journey, but the entire ecosystem around them. The promoter. They're the ones that bring the races to life and build the stage where future champions rise.
You as promoters of the event, you've talked about this being an equal platform. How do you maintain that neutrality through a championship that is so spaced apart, but at the same time super competitive because you've got some of the world's best drivers in a singular platform?
Well, I can say the best part is I have to give it to all the teams and to the organizing team and the scrutineers, because they are the one that make sure that we are impartial as promoters, make sure that as race organizers everyone gets a fair deal by the book, and everyone is racing on equal platform. That means like they race on the same engines with the same specs, same lubricants, same tires. And that's the most important thing. When you have equal machinery, it all comes down to driver development. So it's the driver and how the mechanic extract the best out of their equipment. I would like to sum it up that way.
I know that global motorsport is now looking more to the west. Formula One is moving to the US. There's a lot of new categories that's popping up there. But then I also see that from a grassroots level development standpoint, Southeast Asia is actually doing a brilliant job. So do you think that now we'll start seeing more of these events come through to Southeast Asia?
Well, as promoters, we try very hard to organize races. And when we organize races, that helps to develop this whole region into a hub. It's only when everyone is working together as a team, and that's only how we will attract other talents to compete here from Europe and America.
There's something irresistible about the promise of a dream, the way it flickers and the grandness of it all. And that's why we come to kart tracks, to see seemingly impossible dreams take shape as they collapse into seeable realities in a few years.
Honestly, any sort of motor racing would be great. GT cars, LMP1, Formula 1 of course, but you know, it's not really realistic. But for my dream's sake, Formula 1, the GT cars, LMP cars, all those really fast, high performance cars.
Formula 1 for me here, sir. I love the lifestyle of it. It's a perfect lifestyle.
What do you want to do when you grow up?
A Le Mans driver.
A Le Mans driver. Which is your favorite team?
Ferrari.
They won the Le Mans this year and last year. How happy were you?
Very happy. Can't sleep at night.
I think Asia is where the action is, to sum it up.
So our future is bright.
Yep. We just have to believe in Asia.
Lovely. Perfect. Thank you so much for your time.
Likewise, thank you so much and welcome to Malaysia.